But Jamaica tonight, I want to call out Georgie Porgy, Pudding and Pie. You know why I want to call out Georgie Porgy, Pudding and Pie? It's evident him wearing the green drawers, you know, Courtney.
What?
It's evident him wearing the green drawers, but I don't know is what type him wearing. No, I don't know if it's the bingo or the G-string him wearing. But it is evident him wearing a green drawers these days. It's evident, Jamaica, that George Davis is wearing a green drawers. Look how George Davis handled the interview with Jesse James Clark. Listen, look at this, Jamaica. Listen, look at this and tell me. Because it look like him in a green drawers or a green French coat. I'm not even talking them something there. But look at how he dealt with Jesse James Clark on the interview.
E. coli should not be in your water.
Yes.
And we all saw the media release this week that says that MOH is now saying that some of the water samples tested positive for E. coli.
But that's not the same,
hold on, let me finish.
I can't let me finish.
No, but you have to let me finish the point.
Yes, but hold on.
No, I'm going to finish the point. And I'm going to finish the point.
No, man, we proceed with the show on facts. Hold on,
NWC, and I'm telling you some facts. And either you want to hear the facts or not,
No, man.
NWC has, I'm going to finish.
I'm going to finish. Counselor, as my guest.
NWC.
Counselor, as my guest. Remember, I have chairman's privilege right here.
All right.
Don't forget that. Good? You as my guest, I give you every respect.
Yeah, but you have to allow me to explain it to you too as well.
Counselor,
as your guest, you need to be courteous enough to allow me to answer.
No. As my guest, you should allow me to play my role as chairman.
Yes.
So I'm saying to you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to listen to you.
The Ministry of Health did not say E. coli is in the water. What the Ministry of Health said was that samples taken at a point showed E. coli. Is that not true?
No, I want to ask Jamaica.
Yes.
How else are you going to know if E. coli is in the water?
No.
I'm asking a question. How are you going to know if E. coli is in the water or not if you don't test it for E. coli?
Let me take the break.
The only way you can know if that NWC says that there are fecal contams in the water.
Let me take the break and come right back, and we can reset. This is Lead Story, talking with Councillor Jesse James Clark. He represents the Trafalgar Division in the KSAMC. He is the opposition's junior spokesman on health. More after these.
First of all, NWC has admitted belatedly that residents were exposed to poor quality water that did not meet the public health standards. And I'm saying, at first, they denied this. The ministry also denied this. You might be late in asking for me to come on your program to do the interview, but that is what NWC says, and you're now saying that now in April I am saying this, and I'm saying that I'm not the one saying it.
No, man.
The Ministry of Health is now saying this in April,
based on February
that
results.
E. coli is in the water.
No,
I'm not the one saying it.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not accepting, and my public can choose whether they want to.
Yeah.
If based on a February sample, they'll accept something of the kind of E. coli is in the water in April based on a sample taken in
therefore,
February. I ask you this.
So the question that should be asked then is why is it that now, when we are in April, why is it now that the ministry is just telling us no that E. coli, they have samples that had E. coli in the water?
Guess what? What you're saying now, of course, is a matter of record.
Why is it now
what you're saying now is a matter of record.
And why is it that when I came out and I did say that the water has been contaminated based on the February and the January results, that they did not admit it at that point in time?
What you are saying now, is a matter of record that the NWC will have to answer to when they come here. They were to have come here this afternoon, but I didn't want to cut councillors' time short to give them space, so they'll have captive time. But let me ask you this, one of your recommendations. You said...
So the recommendations...
No, let me raise the point, please. One of the questions,
Let us go back to our recommendations. And the recommendations are not my recommendations or the People's National Party recommendations. These are recommendations from the Public Health and Sanitation Committee that is made up of both PNP and JLP members.
Yes.
So the JLP members also agreed with the recommendations that the NWC need to install filtering mechanisms at some of these treatment
answer the phone question, I'm running out of time.
So we have asked NWC to install filtering mechanisms, and what I'm saying to Jamaica is that a lot of these sites, they can be fixed. The problem can be fixed with less than $1 million. And if it's a case where you want us, and we have a good relationship with NWC in terms of paying our bills, everybody knows that every government agency, there's not a single government agency that doesn't owe another agency.
What can go so?
Jamaica. You see, when I'm conducting my interviews, I don't want nobody tell me, say, Andre this, Andre that. Because what that journalist attempted to do was to muzzle the voice of the guest.
Yeah. Now give him a chance to talk.
You literally attempted to rebut everything the gentleman is saying. Rather than give Jesse, when Jesse James Clark came on my program, did you see me deal with Jesse James Clark like that, Jamaica? To the point he's going to say that he is the executive chairman. Is when journalists turn chairman. Journalists no facilitator. Journalists no listener. Journalists no interviewer. May I ask you tonight, Jamaica? Isn't it the duty of a journalist to facilitate a discussion?
You see the field platform.
But the way in which this man took on Jesse James Clark, the way in which he dealt with Jesse James Clark, it is evident he has biases. It is evident in Jamaica in the way in which he spoke to the man. If I mean, take off the mic and walk left him, Courtney. If I mean, take off the mic and say, listen, man, this is very unprofessional. You gave me no room to speak. Have a good night. I would have walked off. The same dirty behavior in have a Bradley Avenue, and they said dirty behavior and carry compound CVM. CVM should terminate him. It's section compound Bradley Avenue over there, yeah. I come and talk about KD Knight and Bobby Pickers Gila geriatric senior citizens now where them are the platform. But one never dig up when Mike Henry and Siaga and all of them go on political platform. Hardly sure.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it, Jamaica. I am literally tired of these disrespect. I am tired of these biases. I'm not going to get in now ad hominem tonight, apart from the fact that his green drawers is exposed. You can't, it's two entities I work and I infiltrate the imagine him have infiltrate radio and I infiltrate audio visual, you know. But my point is, the facts remain, George. The facts remain. The facts remain. E. coli was found in the water. Even if for one test positive, the facts remain. The water is unsafe. Why you and your government protagonists adamant to tell the people them otherwise that the water is safe and it doesn't need to be boiled? Why you and Andrew and Tufton and Samuda adamant to tell people that the water is safe and the water don't need to boil? But yes, it's uno PNP people too. Uno must learn. Stop go on their station.
Left them.
Stop go on their station. Because no, me wouldn't do that too, you know. But because no fun no want to talk about the depend reputation, this and that and media. The media is not your friend, PNP. The media is not your friend. Stop go over there, make them insult to no. Stop go over there to make them twist to no and turn no. A new media carries the swing. You remember how the media worked for Kamala in the last election? And the media couldn't convince the voter them in America say Kamala to be them president. A social media make Trump. They didn't know all the mash up the country, but a social media. Mighty God. But yes, the PNP need a wide audience, but nobody watching mainstream media, darling. Nobody watching mainstream media. So why continue going over there? It's not a short man syndrome because I'm a short man and I don't behave dogmatic like George Davis. I'm a very short man and I don't behave like George. It's not short man syndrome.
Dogmatic?
Dogmatic, yeah, man, he's dogmatic.
Yes, it's a new word.
No, a new word, that, but he's dogmatic.
Dogmatic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
him fill up. What I need to go send for him is a bag of puppy chow. I need to send. Somebody says the little H syndrome. I don't know about that part there, no, Nordy. You're too mixed up. I'm going to send a pack of puppy chow for him. I'm going to send a pack of puppy chow. I am see when me scrape out the food from out of the kitchen, go mix it up and send it down there for them. Because that is how him and him boss behave. But Jamaica, you don't see the Prime Minister drinking the shitty water today. Yes. You don't see the Prime Minister drinking the shitty water today. Producer, show them the Prime Minister drinking the shitty water. Show them the Prime Minister drinking the shitty water. I want
outstanding balances, and other customers received up to 50%. Let me pause here and take a sip of the NWC's. Let me make sure you see it properly. The NWC is bottled tap water, meaning it comes from the pipe. As of March 14th, over 33,000 customers are engaged with the amnesty. So 33,000.
You see what I'm saying, my drink, Courtney?
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
The man will literally drink shit just to prove he must stay in power. The man and him is just like when him that take the vaccine.
Yes.
And him tell you same take it. And then when you look at two different vaccine, him son them are in take it. You must think they can't fool me. Hello, good night.
Tell himself to turn on the one I pipe and drink if on the pipe show.
Him not turn on. As a matter of fact, I don't believe him just put on us the label on it.
Yes.
I'll label it to make it. Hey, the man is.
This man, Andre, you know, so this man think Jamaica people are handicapped and fool. Eh?
Yes.
Why you not go to the pipe, but turn on the pipe and drink it? Right when they say that is affected. Go there, turn on and show the people and say no shit. This man take people for idiot. Only all the blind situation.
Is that distraction, you know? The man literally come out. He said, make me drink the NWC water. Yes. Him never used to drink the NWC water before, you know. So why you come here so enough, eh?
Remember, Andre, you know, remember we are Jamaica, we just got the pipe, turn on the pipe and drink the water, you know. Just probably 5 years ago or 6 years ago, you see people really drink bottled water. So turn on the pipe, you know. So me I tell him, say, nobody going like I used the bottled water for too long. So go to the pipe where they say it is affected, turn on the pipe, drink on the pipe and show it people. And when you put in your mouth, open it and go, and then swallow it.
No, but I just want to show you Jamaica. The extent either, may I have to show Jamaica the extent the man will go just to get power. The man say, oh, let me drink the NWC water. So he must say directly, I shit me a drink, just drink it with me. Yeah. And that me get from it, you know.
Lie, I tell you, I drink no bottled water. Right now, they're going to boil the water and chew in the bottle.
You know, you want me say to you what him do? Him get a different bottle of water and label it NWC. But I never know NWC have water in them. They something that. You didn't know Jamaica. Who know NWC have them bottled water something there? Me never normally see NWC advertise say them have water.
No. First of all, Andre, when you're bottling water nowadays, you have to process the water before you bottle it. It has to go through a process before you bottle it.
The man say NWC tap water.
If a soil got that means that they need to shut down the place where because there's a process where the bottled water has to go through before they bottle it. So a bullshit in my chat.
The man said the NWC tap water, so that means that the equal lie.
Lie, Mattel. You only can fool little people when they really did a stay in a school and pay attention in a school. And he can't fool them.
If you realize him only take a sip, him not even say make me take. Him not even say make him. From I know myself, I never see NWC with bottled water. Well label say NWC water. Anybody in Jamaica know about NWC having water? What a man wicked.
Lie, Mattel. When NWC get money from fear bottled water, anything to bottled water and keep money.
Me never hear NWC say them have tap water, sell.
Never.
The bottled water and a cheap money. Foolishness in my chat. And boy, I take evil for idiot.
Play it again, producer. Play it again. Play it again. So if one get the NWC water.
On outstanding balances. And other customers received up to 50%. Let me pause here and take a sip of the NWC's. Let me make sure you see it properly. The NWC is bottled tap water, meaning it comes from the pipe. As of March 14th, over 33,000 customers are engaged with the amnesty. So 33,000.
Heat life, he life, he life.
Yes, comrades! Youth and youth! Undecided voters! PNP coming again! So tell your neighbor, tell your friend! Green man I ride with like mule, and I take the nation for fall! But we have a new name for him! What him name? Eli! Bangarang! Oh, we tired of the labor pay! The drive across the bus and the country going down the drain! Yes, we tired of the labor pay! Poverty of us we shut and we going insane! Why? Eli! The new name for the bus driver! Eli! That's how you hear from every corner! Eli! The name a ring throughout Jamaica! Eli!
Jamaica. The water have human contaminants in it. And rather than the government say to the Jamaican citizens, it's very important to boil the water just for safety protocols. The government decides to tell you, oh, the water safe, see me drinking it here. It's good. But I am saying, I've never heard an NWC worker said to me that them have water drinking. I've never seen this. And when I look at this blatant disregard, when I look at this blatant disregard, Jamaica, we cannot continue like this. We literally cannot continue with these lies and misinformation. We can't continue with these lies and misinformation. On top of that, him always tell you good economic management can yam.
Yeah.
So they don't commercialize the water, I get to understand. But them use the water for their team and their operation. So then somebody said it to me. All right, thank you for that information.